Y'all ain't doing shit. Get in this motherfucker and talk to me. I'm taking the day off of work today, so I'm just chilling out. Child, I need a fucking break, bitch. Okay? Last night, everybody got an email. You know what it said? I'm not working tomorrow. Don't call me for shit. Don't ask me for shit. But I had to put it in a professional way. I will not be checking emails or text messages. Basically, don't reach out to me for a motherfucking thing, baby. We ain't over here curing cancer. So with that said, ain't no such thing as an emergency here. What y'all doing? Child, it's a beautiful day out here. A beautiful day. Y'all want to see a beautiful day. Just a beautiful day. So wonderful. Wonderful and beautiful. Okay? Let me show you, hunches. It's so pretty. Look at this beautiful day. Look at that beautiful day. Okay? No, you cannot come out here with me, Max. He looking like, what about me? What about me? What about me? What about me? Ooh, child. Let me get into the shade, honey. I don't got no sunscreen on in the moment. Honey. Okay. What we talking about, girls? Girls and boys. Ow. Let me see here. What is your favorite crystal for your home? The ones that attract money. The ones that attract dollars and dick. Dick and dollars. Do they have a crystal for dick? If they do, tell me about it. I'm going to literally have my floors redone with that crystal. Hey, Melba. That's what I want. I want that crystal. Okay, though. I actually was just... all my crystals are in the garage right now. Honey, let me get my ass up. Now, I was up there looking for them the other day. But I found them. So I'm going to put them out in the house now. All right, we're going to have a cleansing. We cleanse all the houses with, you have to go sage, your Palo Santos, your prayers, your chants, your crystals, all of that. All of that. I do all of that. All of it. Okay? I don't leave one thing out. Okay? Shall I be getting the olive oil, putting it above the doors? Bless the house. All right? Y'all keep asking me, did I see your DMs, baby? Let's talk about it. Baby, I don't see your DMs. It's impossible to see all of them. Y'all love me so much. I appreciate you, but you love me so much. And I be getting so many of them. And I can't see them. I'm lucky if I see 1% of them, right? And then what happens is people would DM you, can I ask you a question? And so if that is the one DM you see, then you got to write back, well, what's your question? And I'm not going to end up seeing your reply because that's going to get lost in the shuffle. Or they DM you with 4 paragraphs in the life story. And I'm like, baby, I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. Even in my business, people know summarize. Summarize. Key takeaways, key requests. What is your ask? What do you need? If it's got to be described in 3 paragraphs, then you need to work through that a little bit more, honey. Because if it can't be described within, I would say, 3 to 4 sentences, then you probably need to process that more so you can simmer it down into something that's a little bit more digestible. No, real talk, I can't see your messages. There's too many of them. I wish I could, babe, but I can't. Or DMing me asking me for a favor. That's the whole, oh, child. God, me, great Jehovah, feed me till I want no more, honey. They DM me saying, can I have? Would you pay for? Can you please? Somebody asked me the other day, when was it? Could I buy their kids a PS5? Whatever the latest PS system is, a PS5, a PS this, a PS that. Fuck no. You got some unmitigated God. Say, child, bye. Fuck out my goddamn face with that bullshit. Let me see. What's the question? How do I know if my man is really in love with me? Ask him. Ask him. Baby, tell me what you feel about me. Or actually be vulnerable first and share your feelings with him. I feel this about you. I feel that about you. Ask him. And how you feel about me, baby. And listen to his answer. And if you don't trust his answer, then ask yourself, why don't you trust his answer? Sometimes we don't trust people's answers when they say that they love us because we have our own trust issues. It's not about them. You trying to make a man prove to you every goddamn motherfucking day that he love you. Prove it to me, prove it to me, prove it to me. My dear, my darling, my love. If you loved yourself and believe that you deserve love, then why do you need someone to prove it to you? Don't you believe that you're entitled to it? How could he not love you? And unless he's showing you actual signs and symptoms to say that he doesn't love you in terms of his behavior and stuff like that, like obvious indicators that he's not into you, then baby, you got your answer right there. Okay, but if you have to rely on words and words alone, inconsistent affirming of someone's love for you, then baby, it's not on them, it's on you. Y'all drive people away sometimes. I'm not talking about you, sugar, because I don't know your story. Okay, but y'all be driving people away sometimes with the making them prove it. If he don't text me back within X amount of time, if he don't do it like this, if he don't do it like that, if I say I love you to him and he don't say it back as quickly, or he don't say, if I say I love you, but then he says back love you with the U rather than the Y-O-U, then that means he really don't love me. Girl, can we stop creating arbitrary obstacles to accepting love of others? Can we stop doing that for just a minute? Just a minute. Because you will pray for a woman, pray for a man to get into your life for God knows how long, baby. You want it. You finally find one thing, you don't believe that they don't want you. How the fuck that work? Are you just addicted to pain? Oh, okay. That's become normalized for you, huh? The dysfunction. Just so normalized, too. Oh, God bless you, baby, and all that dysfunction. You know what turned me off more than anything else, honey? Make my coochie dry up and close off. Is when a nigga make you have to always prove to him that you love him. How you feel about me? You really into me like that, nigga? My nigga, if you looking for constant affirmation, I am not that bitch. Okay, I affirm, I do all that other shit, but my love language is not propping up a motherfucking insecure nigga. Okay, that's not my love language. I don't have. Hold on, my shit froze for a minute. I say usually insecure bitches do a great job of propping up insecure niggas. Y'all can have a nice, good toxic bond. Okay, but a bitch like me get tired of your ass. Okay, baby, you love me. You know what I say? When I told you last time, did you not believe me? Meaning like this morning when I got up and I said I love you before I got out of bed. Because you asked me it like 3-4 times a day. You don't even allow me to affirm it, just to put it out there. You got to constantly ask. So there's something going on why you don't believe me when I tell you? Is there some reason why you don't believe me? Oh, it's not? Hey, Anthony. Oh, it's not? So you just need to hear it repeatedly, and this ain't got shit to do with me. So it's really not my love that you're seeking. It's just that sense of validation, that sense of being desired. Because it's not my love. My love is there. You don't need my love. You just need constant validation, and you can get that from anybody. Be careful with those kinds of men and women who need constant validation, honey, because they can get it from you. They can get it from anybody. They're not addicted to your love. They don't want your love. They just want validation from anybody. And the minute that you don't give enough to them, they be the first one out there in these streets cheating on you. I'm gonna do me because you really not into me. So they be out here in these goddamn streets. Okay? Some of the biggest cheaters I know are some of the most insecure people I know. They ain't cheating for no pussy, for no dick. They cheating because they looking for validation for somebody else. Okay? And the dick happened just to come with the validation. The pussy happened to come with the validation. Hey, Moniece, you know, that's what the fuck shit is. So that's why I don't date insecure niggas. It's just because of the fact that I don't want to deal with a cheating ass nigga. You want a man who's most likely to cheat on you, most likely to beat your motherfucking ass, most likely to cuss you out within an inch of your life for you just doing the smallest motherfucking thing, most likely to stonewall you, which is our way of saying giving you the silent treatment. You ever had somebody like that? They mad so they don't want to talk to you indefinitely, honey. That's an act of abuse. Look it up, baby, okay? You want all that shit, baby? Sign up for an insecure nigga, baby. They come all of that. 3 in 1, baby, okay? That's what they come. You know how you bundle your car insurance, your home insurance, and everything else, baby? They bundle that shit together, okay? It's a whole bundle of toxic fuck shit, okay? That's why I don't date them. If you need constant validation from me, get on, my nigga. Get on, okay? I'm going to tell you this right now. Even within the dating process, I pay attention to that shit. The niggas where if you... Now, see, my thing is this, okay? I'm one of these people where I'm a little busy. I'm a busy girl. Okay, now I'm creating space in my life for other things, but baby, I'm a busy girl. Okay, honey, I got my business. I got myself. You know, I got my 18-year-old nephew up there, honey. That's my nephew's son, honey. All right, and those things all take my full attention. Now I'm creating space for a man in my life, but baby, that space ain't just all the way there. Some days, okay. So my thing is, some days we may be texting. Some days I may call you and we can have a long conversation. Some days it may just be a good morning and a good evening. But the next day we getting 3 hours on the phone together. It could be anything, baby. But see, I pay attention to the kind of man where if you don't text him or call him that day or in the way that he wanted, he get mad. Pay attention, baby, when you can't talk to him. When you can't talk to him for a long period of time. Right? What Monique says. She says they agitate you to evoke an emotional reaction because to them, if you respond, then you love them. Exactly. They try to pick a fight with you because that's how they translate love. You know? And so if you don't contact these people back, then pay attention the next day. Pay attention the next day how they treat you. How they treat you. Is it silent treatment? Is it attitude? You say you all right? Nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. You sure, baby? I'm good. I mean, I was waiting on your call last night, but I mean, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It wasn't a big deal, though. It wasn't a big deal. Oh, but it was a big deal. I feel it on your spirit. Oh, I feel it. It was a big deal. Baby, question. Did you consider that I may have worked a long day? Did you consider that, baby, I may not have just felt like sitting on the phone? Just because I'm not sitting on the phone with you don't mean I'm sitting on somebody's dick, baby. It just means I ain't sitting on the phone with you. Did you consider these things? You got to be careful. You got to be careful of these kinds of people. You see what I'm saying? And quiet as kept, some of y'all, these kinds of people, okay, worrying these men and these women about the fact that they not as available as you, baby. What if they got a life? Huh? What if they got a life? What if they got other shit that they doing in their day? All right, now I'm not saying to make excuses for somebody who don't contact you ever, because they don't contact you ever, then they don't want your ass. You got to accept that shit, all right? But I'm talking about if they're making an effort, you got to give people time to make room for you in their life. Not everybody got a wide open seat sitting in their life saying, come on, sit down right here. I was waiting on you. Some people ain't got that. People live full lives. I think the older we are, the more full our lives can be sometimes. Right? And so with that understood, I agree with you, my dear gorgeous one. She says you still need to communicate. I agree, but there are different forms of communication and different frequencies of communication. Right? And so with that understood, we have to accept that not everybody has an immediate open space in their life for you that fits, that's going to be as open as you want it. Sometimes you got to get to know people. Give it time, baby. Give it time and let them create more room in your life, increasingly over time. And if you don't see that room being created in an intentional and clear and progressive way, then you back down and back out. You say, I'm good. You ain't creating room for me. Okay? But some of y'all come in with unrealistic expectations. Child, you think there's going to be room in your life and they're going to do everything, that it's going to be all available just in that moment, just because they like you. And baby, no, because I think y'all turn away good folks, and really what you're looking for is not room in their life. What you're looking for is the validation that person wants you, that they see you. That's what it is. You're looking for the validation. So you want them to create a big space for you in their life immediately for some form of validation. But here's my thing, baby. Even if they gave you all that space in their life, even if they called you every hour like you want to be called, even if they text back every 5 minutes, even if they called you every night, even if they did all that shit that you want them to do, baby, here's what I want you to consider for a second. Would you still have your validation issues? Your insecurity issues? Because I'm going to ask you that for a second real fast. Okay? Because the reality is, if you somebody walking around here with trust issues or something like that, and I can own the shit, because baby, I was an old motherfucker back in the day, honey. I made these men put in work, honey. I was gonna worry you. You ain't called me, you ain't text me more, nigga. You must not motherfucking want me. And blah, say blah, say blah. And I deserve this, honey. I used to work these men out. See, I'm a pretty girl with good pussy, so I could do that back in the day, honey. These men they were, it's all right, baby. It's okay. No, I do want you, honey. Put them through the motherfucking ringer, honey. You didn't call me last night. What's that about? I'm sorry. And after I put him through the ringer, honey, then throw this good whop on him, honey, and mesmerize him, honey. And the truth of the matter was, I was very insecure and making them overwork for my affection. That's what I was doing, baby. I don't talk about things I'm not qualified to speak to, darling. Okay? I was that bitch. I was timing your text. Okay, so you've been texting me back for the last, normally you text me back within about 27 to 34 minutes. Today, why the text 2 hours apart? Something funny. Let me go to his Instagram. What he doing? Where he at? What's on that story? I know he hang with someone, so is he on their story too? Bitch, bitch, Inspector Gadget. Being led by my insecurities, bitch. And then wonder why you drive men's away or drive them crazy, honey. Because they never ran, honey, but they certainly went crazy, honey. They be like they just ran a motherfucking lap dealing with me. You see what I'm saying? Bitch, I was the motherfucking worst, okay? But you know what saved me from being that bitch? Honey, thank God that I found who I was. Okay, I found who I was. I found my passions. Because some of y'all say, well, how do I change it? I know that's me. How do I change it? Right? I found who I was. Because here's the reality. When I was seeking so much validation and reassurance and attention from the guys I was dating or getting to know, those are often during spaces and times in my life where I didn't have a strong enough sense of self to know my own personal value, to be invested within my passions and things of that nature. And just to give you another example of it, I was one of those girls, but when I got in a relationship and you was one of my friends, you knew I was in a fucking relationship. You knew that shit because I would go ghost. You wouldn't hear from me as much. You wouldn't see me as much. I was that bitch. And then when the relationship wouldn't work out, then I'm popping up again. Hey girl, hey, are we going to happy hour? Trying to get back in the mix like I haven't skipped it, like I wasn't gone absent for the last 6 fucking months. You see what I'm saying? I was that bitch. You see what I'm saying? And so for me, I would literally be willing to make this man priority within my life in every way, shape, or form, creating too much room for him in my life. Because it's the opposite side of it. I talked about not creating enough room. Now I'm talking about creating too much room for him in my life. When the reality was, what I was doing was, I love the sense of validation. I love the feeling of being wanted. Can we talk about that? I love the feeling of being wanted so much that when I found someone who wanted me, I was then willing to clear out anything in my life that limited or impacted my ability to get access to them or vice versa. Oh, yeah, it was a problem. It was a big problem. Okay? Because what would happen is, indirectly, you're sending a signal to that man that you don't have a high sense of self-value. And then you wonder why 6 months later, a year later, and same goes towards women too, you're like, why they change? You're not calling me as much. You're not valuing me as much. They don't value you as much. Bitch, because you showed that you don't value yourself. When you first met them, you was Miss Independent, okay? All the women who's independent, throw your hands up at me. You was that bitch. And then 6 months later, you the neediest bitch on earth about to have a nervous fucking breakdown if you don't hear from this nigga in 12 hours. The fuck is that shit? So yeah, they don't value no much. Yeah, they did change. Hell yeah, they changed because you changed. Okay? You showed them the full motherfucking picture of all your goddamn insecurities. And bitch, they showed you that they gonna be distant. Like, whoa, 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 bitch is crazy. Okay? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know if I want to deal with that. Okay? Bitch, I'm so happy that is my past, baby. And I'm going to tell you how I made it my past. And some of y'all need to hear this shit. Okay? Pandemic ain't going to be here forever, honey. All right? At some point in time, y'all going to have to take off these motherfucking sweatpants, put on a good bra again, bitch. Okay? Get that face done. Okay? Get that good wig out and you're going to go back into the motherfucking world because you need to get that box beat the right way, bitch. The vibrator can only do but so much. Okay, bitch? At some motherfucking point in time, you're going to go back into the world, bitch. And I need you to go back in there better than when you came out of this shit, okay, baby? Some of y'all needed this motherfucking pandemic. Y'all needed to break the check-in with your goddamn self about the shit that you was doing that was actually a repellent for the things that you wanted, okay? Poor work ethic, honey, bringing insecurities and bullshit to relationships and wondering why you scan niggas away, okay? That's what some of y'all was doing. And again, when I say niggas, I'm talking about women too, honey. This applies to both sexes and all sexual orientations, okay? I need y'all to come back into this motherfucker correct. And what I did that protected me and saved me from being that bitch, okay? Because, baby, she was a crazy girl, okay? So pretty. A nigga didn't know he saw me in the bar, okay? Just me in the bar, bitch. Okay, hold on, bitch. Let me show y'all something. I gotta hold on. Let me get myself together. Hold on, bitch. Okay, honey. Hold on real fast. Okay, where's my other bag? I'm looking for my main bag. Okay, I ain't got my main bag. Okay, I was gonna do a little skip for you, but anyway, bitch, you see me and where my glasses? I ain't got no glasses neither. Bitch, they done took all my goddamn props. I ain't got not near a prop in this bitch. Okay, that's the fucking problem, bitch. Okay, I'll pull this out, honey. I ain't got nothing in here, okay? No, he wouldn't come up to me wearing these. I don't think he'd come up to me wearing those. Okay, bitch, I'm just gonna have to go au natural. I was gonna give you a show, an epic one, bitch, but I don't have what I need. But anyway, nigga comes to me in the bar, and I'm like, just standing there. He come up to me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Now, mind you, bitch, of course he's going to say excuse me because I done positioned myself right in front of his motherfucking ass 4 goddamn times. So he got to speak to me. Do I know you from somewhere? I don't know, do you? No, but my name is Chris. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Nice to meet you, Chris. MJ. Is your boyfriend here? Mm-mm. Do I look like I have a boyfriend? Nah, I just figured somebody like you be taken. Mm-mm. I'm not. I'm just doing me. You living my life. Okay. And he's like, okay, cool. You have a phone number or something? Of course I do. You want me to put it in your phone? I can just, okay, he puts the phone up. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna hit you up. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. All right, have a good night. Okay, then he called, because the nigga is going to text the next day or later that day, bitch. It's going to happen. Hi. I'm like, hello? Hey, what's up? This is Chris from the bar yesterday. Oh, hey Chris, how you doing today? I'm good. Okay, cool. Let's hang out. And he's saying let's hang out, right? And I'm like, okay, cool, let's do it, right? So then we start hanging out, bitch. Right? We start hanging out, going places or whatever. And he like, you just mad cool, you so refreshing and shit like that, and you this, for real. You so crazy. Okay, bitch. So you laying it on him, you being cool, you being laid back, okay? You know what to do to pull a nigga in. Don't we know how to pull a nigga? Baby, I always say to a nigga, if I don't pull you, it means that I don't want you, baby, okay? Because if I want you, baby, you have no choice in this matter, okay, baby? If I don't know how to do nothing else, I know how to pull a nigga, honey, all right? There's not one motherfucking nigga that's out of my league, nigga, okay? I will pull you, baby, okay? I will have you chasing me down. I will have you thinking about me night and day, motherfucker. Trust and believe, baby, okay? I am nothing to play with. I am a force to be reckoned with, okay? Trust me on that, all right? So I'm putting in this work, okay? Making this nigga want me, okay? That's what a real bitch does. So I'm doing what I gotta do to get him, okay? I'm pulling him in. Finally, I give him some of this good pussy. Okay, bitch? Oh, shit, what happened? This nigga had some bomb dick. Now, I threw this good cat on him, but he had that old sneak attack on him, okay? You ever fucked a nigga, and the next thing you know, you done had a sneak attack? It's like, oh, shit. God, oh, shit. Oh, my God. Okay, you can't walk. You can't stand, honey. This nigga done fucked up your world with 3 strokes, bitch. Okay? So now, bitch, you know what happens, though? With each of those good strokes, you got to be careful with that shit, especially when you're working with a crazy bitch. Okay, because all those good strokes are like, oh, shit, oh. And next thing you know, he bringing out the crazy in you, okay? Every stroke. Okay, bitch? And next thing you know, next day, it don't even take that long. Next day, bitch, I'm in full motherfucking crazy mode. Okay, next day I'm all vulnerable, honey. My coochie is still tingling from the night of ecstasy that I done gave this nigga. Okay, so the next day he normally texts me at 8 a.m. when he on the way to work, but now this day I ain't get no text until 10:45. What's that about? Gonna pay attention to that. Okay, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm gonna pay attention to that. I'm gonna pay real close attention to that. Okay, bitch. Then, so you acting real cool, and then that night he hits you up, hey, how you doing, beautiful, blase, blase, blah, right? I'm good. You sure you good? You sound kind of down. That was just a long day. Okay, cool. You start getting a little bit of fever. Just a little bit of fever. Now, bitch, let's rewind and go in reverse. Bitch, the reason why he didn't call you or text you as early as you did, because you threw that pussy on him so goddamn good, the nigga didn't want to see him as sprung as he was. So he was like, let me just ration this back for about 2 hours, because I don't want to say, this bitch just fucked my life up, okay? It's just after he fucked your life up. You see what I'm saying? So that's why he did that shit, bitch, but you acting insecure like he done got the pussy and ran off, okay? He was just a couple hours behind. But see, you have to understand, when I was a young bitch, I didn't know that, okay? So I was like, where he at? And then before you know it, little by little, I'm getting more and more like kooky crazy. Not crazy, not like certified crazy, not like they diagnosed him crazy, but like insecure Crazy. You see what I'm saying? And then my worst came out. My worst came out. And before you know it, 6 months in, honey, I am full blown, baby. Okay. I ain't afraid to let you know. Why didn't you call me today? What you been doing? Why you take so long to text back? Bitch, I ain't got shit to hide, bitch. I went from motherfucking from what they used to call me, refreshing. I went from refreshing to motherfucking just scary. Okay. All it took was 6 motherfucking months. Okay. And then when the nigga would do the one thing I did want to do, so now he's calling regularly. Then if he do something else, well, why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing that? Bitch, I was shit. Bitch, y'all ain't seen nothing. Bitch, y'all ain't seen nothing. Y'all ain't seen nothing. I wish they had footage of me back in the day, bitch. I was that bitch. Okay, baby? But like I told you, I could be that bitch because I got good pussy and I'm pretty. All right? That's right, Modis. This ain't 5150. Whole crazy, okay? But just like lightweight crazy. You know what I mean? You see, I was that bitch. You see what I'm saying? And so with that said, it was very confusing for the gentleman. Because they'd be like, he's so pretty. And he got good pussy. And he can cook. And all these wonderful things. But the bitch is a little bit like a lot. Right? I was so much. And then what would happen was inevitably, the guy starts to pull away. You know what the deal is. He gonna start pulling away. All right? He gonna start pulling away. And then you're going to start questioning why he's pulling away. And that's going to make you more insecure because you're thinking he's pulling away because he's got other interests. No, he's pulling away, baby, because he is totally fucking repulsed by your insecurities that continue to keep showing with no sign of relenting or simmering down. So he starts to pull away. Okay? And then it makes you even worse. And then eventually he does something within his distance that gives you the justification to end the relationship, or he ends it with you. Anyone familiar with this narrative? And this is all literally something that could happen within 6 to 12 months. Monique, we all going for sushi and wine, baby. When the world is open, we going. Me and Monique's going. All right? We doing it. Okay? But this all happened within such a short period of time. Well, you gonna have wine, baby, because I don't drink. But I'm gonna have me a mocktail. but this all happened within such a short period of time. And then inevitably you blame the men. I picked the wrong men. They don't do this. They don't do that right. I'm going to pick better. No, baby, you need to get better. Okay? You need to get with the people you need to get with and get better. In the way that I worked on this part of myself, and I know I'm talking about it from an extreme standpoint, but some of y'all have some traits I'm talking about. You become very, very needy and clingy and insecure the minute you like somebody. A spritzer. Then that's who you become. And what changed it for me was when I started putting more energy into me, figuring out who I am, figuring out what my passions are, figuring out what kind of life that I want for myself. Because when you get about the business of building your own life and building your own story, baby, you ain't got time to worry about no man. At this point in my life, baby, you got to be a real special man to get my attention, honey. You got to really, because I don't have room to just give it to any old nigga, okay? Me following up on you, figuring out why you didn't text me back within X amount of time, baby, I don't even notice if you didn't text me back within X amount of time. Because half the time you text me, oh, boo, 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 let me text you right back. I put the phone down, I'm going to my work. And then next, 2-3 hours later, I'm looking up, oh, shoot, did babe text me back? I forgot all about it. Oh, he did. Oh my God. I'm not checking to see how long it took. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Because my assumption is, baby, because I only date winners. I don't fuck anybody else but winners these days, baby. You didn't know? And so with that said, I'm like, he's probably as busy as I am. Why would I expect him to be so available? It's great when he can be, when we both can be, but the reality is that may not be the story, okay? I'm so busy and so invested in my own life and within my own story that I don't think I would want a man who is up in my face 24/7. And when I say up in my face, even if we were living together or something like that, like, it's cool, but you ain't got to be up under me 24/7 or vice versa. You know what I mean? Like, we cool. I'm happy knowing you here occasionally throughout the day, kiss, all the other stuff. But baby, you go somewhere else in the house. I'm gonna go somewhere else too. And we convene when we convene. I'm just not that place in my life no more. You see what I'm saying? That's right, boo-boo. I am too busy building my motherfucking life to be worried about some nigga. Okay? Hold on. You done? Yeah. Okay. I'm on live. I'm about to get done. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Life has changed. And I'm going to tell you what the key was. Learning me, honey. Learning what makes me feel special. Learning the things I'm passionate about. Putting my energy into me. Fill your life with so many things that build you up and that you enjoy. Because when you do that, baby, you literally change your energy. You no longer come across as wanting a man. Well, you may want a man, but you may don't come across as like you need one. Like you owe some old desperate broad. Okay, ain't nothing more of a turn off than an old desperate broad or a desperate nigga. You see what I'm saying? They'll take anything from a nigga. And let me say this, when you desperate, baby, it's like blood in the water. You don't do nothing but attract sharks. You attract people to your life who want to take advantage of that desperation. They attract to your pain and your deficiencies. That's what they are. And so with that understood, for me, I changed my motherfucking energy, right? I changed my energy, and I attract very different kinds of men these days. That doesn't mean that insecure men don't come at me, but they will, but they don't stick around very long. Because the minute they see my boundaries, why didn't you text me back? Oh, I was busy, darling. Can you work on that and do better in the future? I can't guarantee that, darling. I can't. I can't guarantee that. See, the frequency of how I communicate, I mean, that's just kind of what it is. But, as we grow and getting to know each other, I'm sure we'll both create more room in our lives for one another. But don't you think it's a bit premature for you to be asking for that? I'm the bitch who would say that. If a nigga got the unmitigated gall, how I know your ass for 3 motherfucking weeks and you asking me, can I text you back more frequently? Inspire me, my nigga. Inspire me. It's almost like those people who tell you, you've had somebody drop in your DMs, y'all gonna understand this. Drop in your DMs or come on your page and all they say is, follow me. Give me a reason to fucking follow you. Do you post good content? If I feel like you shouldn't have to ask nobody that shit. You should just do shit that's so motherfucking compelling and so good that they want to follow you. Like, oh shit, how can I not be following this bitch? Where have you been? How did I not know about you? It's the same thing with this. Be you. Be your motherfucking just amazing bomb ass self. Be you. Okay? Because that's gonna make them find you irresistible. If you got to tell a nigga that he needs to step his game up on communicating with you, then A, he's not ready for the level of communication that you want, or B, baby, you're not engaging him at a level that makes him want to contact you that much, okay? Can we call a motherfucking thing a thing? All right? Why don't you this? Why don't you that? Bitch, why don't you get a fucking hint? He's just not into you at that level at this point or yet, because he could get there eventually, but baby, you slowing down that process by badgering him. Shut up, baby. Let him move at his own pace. And if his pace is too motherfucking slow for you, then be done with him and find a nigga who moves at your pace. Okay? Sometimes we have to stand back. I treat dating like a motherfucking audition, baby, all right? And just like anybody should do it. I'm sitting there sitting back. Show me what you got. So I'm going to show you what I got, baby. So it's a two-way street. But show me what you got. I'm not going to be telling you what to do, how to do it, in the timing. Just show me what you got. All right? Let me see what you're working with first. Okay? Because what happens is if you start telling them, do it this way, do it that way, do it the other way, some of these people want you so bad because they see you don't understand how desirable you are, bitch. Y'all don't understand that. You're very desirable. You don't always understand that, but you really are. And some of these men will shape shift to give you all the things you say you want just to lock your ass down. And they have no intention or ability to give it to you ongoing from there. So that's why I shut the fuck up and let them motherfucking show me. Oh, wow. He calls consistently. Oh, thank you so much. I love hearing from you. See, once he does it, then I say, oh, yeah, I do like that. Thank you so much. I love hearing from you. And he do the same thing when you do the shit right for him. I like that, whatever. You see what I'm saying? I acknowledge it as a response, right? A pat on the back for, that's good. I like. Oh, you like too? Great. We're doing it good. We're doing it together, right? I'm not going to sit up here and guide you. So I need you to call me regularly. I prefer a guy who does this. I prefer that. Baby, I'm not giving you no motherfucking instruction book on how to win my heart. Show me what you got first. Show me who you are. At least lay out the foundation so I can see what you're working with at your core, at your essence, without any outside guidance. Then once I see that, and I'm like, okay, well, let me put my glasses, bitch. Hold on. Okay, well, so I'm sitting here reviewing my notes. Okay. Yeah, wow. So, wow. Have a seat. Yeah, have a seat. Come on in. Got my notes here, you see. So, wow. So I'm just looking over your first, your probationary period, really. I mean, it's been wonderful. Yeah, these last 60 days. Wow, you've been, let's see here. Hold on. Yeah, so you've been consistent. Wow, I love it. And I see here, right here, yep, on the 3rd, you said flowers. Oh, what made you think of that idea? Oh, that was really wonderful. That touched me. And the girls at the office loved it too. I was that bitch that day. I certainly was. But yeah, let's see here. Hold on. Let's see here. I wanted to pull this up here. Hold on. Okay. Oh, okay, here we go. So, can we talk about the stroke? So you can tell? Oh my God, yeah. Came from my eyeballs. Can you see it's still some there? Yeah. It was so good. Oh my goodness. It was amazing. Yeah, did that well. Yeah. And you know what I love most about it? You're responsive. You know, I didn't have to tell you, slow down, go, none of that. You listened to and paid attention to my body. Okay. How'd you like that mouth? Wasn't it good? It was good. Yeah. Okay. Well, you know, based on this, I feel comfortable signing off on your recommendation to move to the next level. Is that something you'd be comfortable with? I had a feeling you would be. Okay. Well, as a prerequisite for that, that next phase, a primer really is what it is. I like to share with you a little bit more about myself, what I like, what I don't like, and some of these things you've already noticed. And, you know, and I'd love to learn that from you too, because I feel like as we kind of elevate into this next realm, I think that information sharing about best practices that work for us both is going to be really helpful to make this a success like the last phase. All right, great. So you see what I'm doing there, girls? You see what I'm doing there? Okay. I'm giving more information once he's proven that he's qualified for the job. Okay? It's just like when you're applying for a job. On the first interview, when they just sit up here just kind of sizing your ass up, they're not trying to have deep conversations with you about compensations and bonus structures. Okay? They just saying, so tell us about what you're capable of. They're going to do that. And then as you escalate within the job process, then we want to talk to you about our comp package. When they start talking about the comp package, bitch, no, you win. You win, bitch. You win that shit. Okay? Let's talk about the comp package. Okay, bitch. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. You bring your best foot forward, okay? Just put your best foot forward, all right? Let him put his best foot forward. Shut your motherfucking mouth about what you do and don't like about what he doing from day one. Bitch, give him a little bit of time to show you what he capable of, okay? Because some of y'all be quick to judge a nigga. He don't call you enough. He don't do this. He don't do that. He don't do the other. But bitch, his love language may speak in other ways, honey. He may be speaking in another language. Bitch, you speaking French and German, and this nigga is speaking Hebrew or some shit. I don't know. Do they still speak Hebrew nowadays? You get the point. You see what I'm saying? And so let him show you, because his love language may be a love language you ain't even know you need it, bitch. You thinking you need a nigga to call you every motherfucking hour of the day and do this and do that and do the other. And this nigga show up and show out and come in your life, and this nigga is great around the house. You come in, ain't never a dirty dish in your house, bitch. This nigga make sure the cars are always taken care of, bitch. This nigga sit up here, and when you working ain't got time to spend a whole lot of time with your kids sometimes, and maybe on the weekday evenings, he can pick them up from school and shit like that. This nigga got a bomb ass stroke, bitch. This nigga adds so much value to your life. This nigga helps you to relax, baby. He eases you down when you tense and anxious. He come and hold you. He just know what to do. He adds so much motherfucking value to your life. So much value to your life. And you're worried about the fact that this motherfucker don't call you on the regular. Or don't call you, or don't text you back within 5 minutes like your ass do. And I don't understand, well, how the fuck you texting everybody back in 5 minutes? Bitch, ain't you got something else to do? Sometimes we text back fast, but bitch, you always text back fast. You ain't got nothing else to do, bitch. Okay? So as I'm saying, give it time to see who he is in his fullness. Everybody don't, let them show you before you start judging them and demanding more. Demanding more. Bitch, you're demanding before you even seen shit. You're demanding before you even seen shit. Yes, baby. Yes, honeys. Yes. You see what I'm saying? You demanded before, then hush, baby. Hush. Okay? Y'all want to see Max, huh? Let me see Max. This is my baby right here. Who are you mad at? Who are you mad at? You probably doing that security. Come on. No, leave him alone. Okay. They do little walkthroughs. But anyway, leave it. My baby. What I'm saying is give people time. Give them time. Okay? Give them time to show you. Take your time to get to know them. All right? 60 days go a long way just to see what's it about. And then at that point in time, if they're still not showing you what you need to see, then just abandon ship, bitch. Some people just ain't equipped. All right? Or if they got some of the pieces, but not all the pieces, and you say, well, there's something to work with here, then maybe you talk to them after a while, because you can say, what I've seen is this. And can we have that conversation? It's more of a development talk, darling, okay? All right. Okay, please. Yep. Yes, you can bring him in now. Yep, thank you so much, Samantha. Hush. Hush. You know what we're going to do with Max? We got to give him a talk. I gave him a little... Because you are not messing with my skip, baby. Here. I'm going to give you a treat. I'm going to give you a treat and put you over here. Come on. Come on, baby. Here. You want this? Go home. Go home. Home means go to the laundry room. Here. There you go. Okay. So, honey, I'm going to get back to this. Hold on, girls. Hold on. Okay. And sing. Okay. Okay, where were we at? Okay, yes, Samantha, you can bring him in. Thank you so much. Chris, please have a seat. Thank you. Yes, good to see you too. So good to see you. So good to see you, Chris. Yeah, so wanted to take this time to have just a talk, just an open dialogue, no format or agenda here, really. Yes, there is. No agenda here. Just wanted to take some time and just kind of just review the last 60 days and really just, figure out what makes sense for what's ahead. Okay, great. Well, I've got, I know I said I didn't have notes. I just jotted down a couple things just to make sure I remember them. Yep. Okay, great. So, and feel free if you brought some notes with you. I'd love to hear them today as well. Yeah. Okay, great. So, I'm looking here. First of all, yeah. You already know what I was going to say. That stroke. It's a work of art. It really, I'm not, no cap. Learned that recently. Yeah. It is a work of art. I mean, the things you do, honey. Can I tell you this? Haven't come like that in years. I really haven't. I swear to you. Okay, so that's fab. Okay, love how you are with the kids. They love you. Yep, love you. Here's the thing. I also like. You know what else I like? Your level of consideration. You're so considerate. My goodness. I mean, you cook before I even think to do it. You do so many wonderful things. Love it. Okay, you're very thoughtful. With that in mind, would love to talk about some development areas. Because I see a future for us. I do. Let me tell you, I see us. I do. I see us. I see a future for us. But here's the challenge. If we don't address these areas, I don't know if that future is going to be a smooth one. You know what I mean? Right? So just, again, this is nothing bad. It's just some things. And of course, I'm open ears. I want to hear from you. Anything you feel like I should be working on. Who's perfect, huh? Yeah. That stroke is, though, isn't it? Yeah. So, the callbacks. Yeah. So let me share with you how I experienced them, and then I'm happy to hear from you about sort of where you're coming from with that. I call you, check in with you. I know you're a busy guy. Yeah, love it. But sometimes those callbacks are really inconsistent. I may hear back from you in an hour or two. Sometimes it's a day or two. Yeah. And can I tell you, I'm not a needy girl. Yeah, you are. I'm not a needy girl. I'm really not. But, the way it makes me feel when you call me, oh my God, it feels so good. It's the best part of my day. And so I miss that when the best part of my day isn't there. Bitch, boost them up, bitch. Boost them up, bitch. Okay? I miss that when the best part of my day isn't there. Okay? Well, so let me ask you this. Based on what I'm sharing, what are your thoughts on ways that we could possibly address this? Don't tell him what to do. Ask him what he can do. Okay? What are some ways we might be able to address this? Okay. So you'll make an effort to make sure you call me back within the same day. Okay. I love that. And on days where you're too tired from work to be on the phone, because I get that. Sometimes I don't like being on the phone either. You at least text me back and just say, hey, acknowledging that you got my message and all that. Fabulous. You see how you did that discussion, bitch? Okay. That's how you do it. You see what I'm saying? You go in after a little bit of time, and then you tell him all the shit that he's doing good, because he is doing some stuff good, bitch. All right? And then after you share with him all the fucking things that he's doing good, Then you let him know the development areas and ask him, what are some ways you think that we could work on this? Let him recommend it to you, bitch. All right? You're putting the ball in his court to share with you what he's capable of. Not telling him what to do, bitch. Because some of y'all become motherfucking teachers in a relationship. You teaching this nigga how to love you, teaching this nigga how to treat you, and then inevitably down the road when this nigga can't do a motherfucking thing without you first telling him, then you like, what the fuck? Nigga, you don't take no initiative. I gotta do everything. Well, bitch, how the fuck was he supposed to do that? When the culture of the relationship is from day one, you've been guiding him on how to treat you and how to do everything. You've never allowed him to show you what he's capable of. So this nigga literally just fell into the place of just being a fucking lazy, compliant, just skeleton of a man. Because for him, compliance is the only way to have peace with you. Let him show you some things. Okay, bitch? I gotta go. I do have to go. Y'all are asking to save this live. I'm gonna do you one better. I'm going to post it on YouTube. Okay, bitch? I'm going to put it over there. Just trust me. I'm not sure if all the things I said here, if it's Instagrammable just yet. Sometimes I got to think about that. I'm like, YouTube's a little bit more liberal about some of the shit things, some about the fucked up ass things I say. Because I say a lot of shit. I'll be like, just cussing up a storm. I'm not sure what I said today, so it's going to go over to YouTube. Find it over there, bitch. You can find it over there. That's what I'm going to do for y'all. If y'all don't see it on here, it's always on YouTube. That way you got it one way or the other, okay? Bye, y'all.